everybody, and welcome to Big Benji Design Community. Thank you very much for being here. I also want to thank all those who have been supporting my channel and those that have been faithful followers here or subscribers. I want to say thank you very much and God bless you. I also want to say that if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we post a video, you will be able to watch. Remember, our channel is here to teach you some tips on how to design or video edit with your smartphone, and also teaching you some business skills that you can be able to use and change your financial status. Thank you very much. And today we shall be bringing to you a new video and how to use Pixellab part 2. Remember, the first part was posted here last week, and if you have not watched it, just go below and the last video below and watch, and surely it's going to help you. All right, let's go. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and thank you for being here. So straight away we shall be moving into the video proper. Today we shall be talking on how to use Pixellab part 2. How to use Pixellab part 2. So you launch your Pixellab. Okay. The last time you remember that we were talking about this first icon A below here. Today we are going to the second one, this icon in the middle here. Then, if possible, we are going to handle the two today. So by God's grace, we'll see how we can go about that. So basically, if you come to this icon now, these are the functions. So I believe this video will not be too long as the other one. So if you can look at this, the first one is sticker. You see different stickers that you can use in your graphics. You can see in your design. And you when you look at them, you will know the functions of. But the problem is that you see this first one that has a crown. This it is not free, it's paid. You can see that if you want to upgrade, and have more stickers, you can now buy here. All right. So and the last one is emoji. So these emojis, we already know them all. That is all about it. And you can see these are kind of stickers that you can find here. Okay, so that is that. Then the second one now is to import. After you have done a text and you want to add an audio or a picture, to your design, this is where you import. Also, if you have downloaded a picture, or if you have removed the background of a picture, remember I've taught you here on how to remove picture background. If you have not watched the video, go back to the previous video and you'll watch it. If you want to download if you have downloaded a video, that is, you have removed the background of a video and you want to use here, you have to import here. This import, you click on it. I just come here and click on it, and I shape it on the way the size I want. You see different type of sizes here, but sometimes it's not necessary to shape it to size it like that, because you can crop it manually. All right. Okay, that is it. This is a picture, right? Okay, now what next? What you need to do next is now to place it where you want to place it. But remember that this picture, the background has not been removed. All right, so I'm talking about you. In fact, just to bring in, and when you download or when you remove the background of a picture, it's going to go automatically into your gallery, so you go and check there. Now the next one is draw. This draw here, you can see it depends on what you want to do. Drawing in your, you can write, or in some situations people will want to sign on something they have designed. This is how you go with it. Then the color in which you want to use on what you're drawing with hand, right? All right, so let me delete it. The next one is shapes. All right, there's something about these shapes that I need to let you know. Okay, as you see these shapes, when you click on shapes, it comes out like this. Then you click on this square box here. You see different types of shapes. And one thing I want you to know is that you can use this shape and shape your picture or shape. Let me put my picture inside. Come to texture. You click on texture. Then you go like this. Let me go back to my gallery, and I use the same picture and fit it inside. But you must put it in a square form so that it will not cut out some parts. You see, when I bring it like this, it has automatically turned into this. So now you understand how this works, right? Another thing you can do with shape is this. You can frame something. You see sometimes like with design logos and you have some shapes around. Okay, look at this. You see on opacity, I bring it to 0. It has disappeared, right? But you can see the frame. Now you come to stroke wide. You see some of these shapes on designs that we've designed, right? Okay, let me show you an example. All right, when you look at this image here, you will notice like where you see the faces of these pastors, right? This is the work of shape. That is what I shaped it. That is what I did to frame them, as you can see here. These circles, like this round circles on this with the purple, is as a result of shape. Because some people have been asking me, how can I design this kind of logo? This is the work of shape, so you can know what to do with that. All right, if we come back here now, this is the same thing I was talking about, and you can still, let me use this. Okay, when I change the shape, you see now this is that circle where you see there. All right, you can change the color, but I advise that you shouldn't change the color here. For beginners, it will be difficult that you change the color here because it will be difficult for you to use. I know why I'm saying so I would prefer that you come on color itself and change. You can now choose any other color. All right, so that is it with shape. Then with this the next thing is this is the work of Blazor or Bezier. This is all about it, and when you do like this, you click OK, it remains. So you see that it has, you might want to design something and you decorate it with something like this. You can draw something as you want it to be, and that only comes in with Bezier. This is it here. So you can see I can either do it like this, you know, twist it the way you want, depending on what you want to do. So that is the work of Bezier. It doesn't have much to do with design, right? Okay, now we move to the next one, arrow. We know what an arrow serves at, right? You can just use this, but there are other options for arrows that you can use. There are other things that you can do to have an arrow. Then delete. We all know what it is all about. And remember that whenever you click on a pic, like for instance, when I click on this picture, you see other options that come out. You see, right? Like when you click on you and hold, you see crop, you see copy. Let me copy this and do something. Okay, let me change the color of this. I want to show something. Now you have two designs or either two pictures that you want to send, one in front and one behind. This option of front, in front, like now. Okay, let me click the picture behind. If you want this picture to be in front, you click in front to the front. If you want it to go behind, to the back. Like sometimes when you see double stuffs on a particular design, you come to the next one here. This is how movement, up, down, left, right. All right, then this one we call, that is position. Then the next one is relative position. Relative positions either move to the middle, to the left, or to the right. Let's see how it all functions. Like if you click the first one here, it takes to the left. Then this option in the middle here, it clicks to the middle, then next one to the right. This now it centralizes between, that is from up and down. Now if I want it to be exactly in the middle of this square box, I first of all take this one, then I take this one. This is the center of this square. All right, that is how you can pick out the center of this thing. Okay, now the next thing is okay, relative size. That is where you can increase or reduce. In other ways that we do, if an image is too small, or something, or a word that you want to reduce or increase, sometimes for you to pick it exactly that it comes out and balance at the point is very difficult. So you come here, you can use this to reduce so it goes gradually, or to increase. All right, so then the next thing you need to know here is okay, anyway, color. That is it. Color you can change. Either you've decided to change it like this, or maybe what you're designing, you needed a particular shape, but then it's in a particular thing, then you want to change the color. Let's go back to this. Then the next one is texture. Let me bring in a shape so that it will explain this better. Now that texture which I used, this is where you can use it. This is where you can do that. You come to texture. Okay, for instance, so okay, something just came in, like this picture of Bitcoin in my, I don't know which group brought this here, but let me just use it. Now this is texture. I size it to square. If I want to fit this inside that shape, this is what I'll just do. Sometimes you ask that, how can I shape my thing to look like this? This is a question a lot of people have been asking, so that is how it will answer to you. The next is opacity. Opacity here reduces the, you see, it can make it, like for instance, in a design that one picture should be visible than the other, you can reduce the visibility here on this opacity. You see how it looks like. That's the job of opacity. Then the next one is color filter. You can see for yourself. You can work on your picture here on this color filter. You see, I've turned it to white and black. The next one is stroke. Now let me stroke this. This stroke also, I talked about it in the text when I was teaching the first the size in the first video. Now in this stroke, it's going to bring another color at the, let me increase to 6. Now the stroke is white. I've stroked this shape already, but you can't see, so let me click to black. So you see the purpose of stroke, right? This is what stroke does. All right, then the next thing now is erase. Erase. There might be something that you want to cut off a particular part. This is what you do, and you can increase up here. You can increase the size that you erase here. You increase it. You see, that's what happens. You can see now I've wiped off and remaining just a little. All right, now the next option, we go to mask. Now as you see, this black line that has come out here, it's going to remove. Let me enable it. You can see that it gives another shape here. Even on a picture, you can still mask, but you must balance it to the way you want it to be, at the position or how you want it to be. You can see how it operates below here. So that's how it works. All right. So now the next option is okay, color eraser. You see, I've taken it out, but it doesn't work. Let me not enable. Now on color eraser, there are two yes, there are two colors. Let me see if I can take out the black. All right, color eraser. Now when I enable, is because it has just one color, so it's difficult to go like that. Let me type something like green. Let me download this. Now let us see how color eraser works. On this video, color eraser works in this manner. This is, I can take out the black here or the green. All right, let's go to color eraser and see if it's going to give exactly what we're talking about. Click on this, then you carry it. No, let me remove the green so that it will be more visible, please. That other color is not well visible. So what we do is, let me enable now. No, cancel. I picked green. Let me restart again. I made an error. All right, now, like for instance, I want to use this hand. I want to use this hand on the phone. I have to remove the green from it. I just come to color eraser. Enable. When you enable it now, you click on this icon. Now, okay, you pull it down. You see that there is this color of the hand is showing. Now I want to remove a green. It's now on green. Click on the OK sign. You see green has been taken out. But if you look keenly, can you see now? If you look keenly, you discover that the green is not totally out. So I cancel it like this. You can see that there is no more color there again, right? You take now OK, and this is it. I can now do this. Maybe I wanted to use this to design something. I can now use it to design, right? Because the green has been taken out. So sometimes you can search when you want to use a hand, a smartphone with a hand inside, or anything that you want to design but has another color which needs to be taken out. This is what you will do. All right, so that is it with color eraser. Rotate. We all know what rotate is all about. Then 3D rotate. You see how 3D works? This is 3D rotate. So you've seen how it rotates. Alright, back to normal. Now 3D shape. It's 3D shape. You see, it gives another shade behind. The perspective on the other side is perspective. You click on this perspective, then you can. Okay, on this it doesn't really. So that is 3D rotate. We have shadow. We have shadow. 3D shape. Now we have perspective. Perspective does this. Now let me bring in another image so that it will rhyme with this. Alright, if you look at this screen, you'll discover that it is rectangle but a little bit tilted. 3D, it has been a little bit tilted. It has been, if you look at this screen, you'll discover that it has been tilted a little bit. So now let me bring an image. All right, look at this. Look at this image. No matter how you struggle that it fits in this screen, it will never fit. So now what you need now is perspective. Now what do? You click on perspective. You make sure that you take your time to balance it. You can see for yourself. So you can see the work of perspective. It has now fitted in the screen, right? So that is the work of perspective. All right, so that is it. Now we have shadow. If you look at this image, you'll see that the shadow is there and that. All right, the next thing is inner shadow. You see, it's now in the internal part of it, the internal borders, you see. Then we have emboss. You see, emboss curves the corner. It makes it to look a little bit round. You see how it works. So that's that. Thank you very much for watching. Let me see, the last part here, we have just the color, which you can change, especially the color of the background here and all that. We have transparent. All right, for instance, there are some things that when you save a text, let me bring this, like this text or anything you have designed. If I want to save now, that I will carry it to another place, that is, I want to go and place it either in a mock-up or anything, I remove the background as such. Now you can save it, it doesn't have a background. You can use it without background in another app. All right, that's the purpose of background. Here you have the size. You can size according to the design you're designing, and you crop, you know that already. Image here, you can add this into your text like a background, or you say from gallery. If you want to take a background from your gallery, you come to here, you take anything, you come here, you can pick anything from your gallery to use as background of your design. You see, that's it. So thank you. Then the final position here, this one, this, you see it, this is the purpose of it. That's just all. It doesn't have much. You see, noise. You see how what it causes to your image. All right, brightness. This deals with the view of your design and all that. So this is not really important, but there's also nothing much about it to explain. So thank you very much and God bless you. If you are new to this channel, as I said before, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we put a new video here, you will be the first to watch. God bless you all. This is Big Benji Community. I am Big Benji. God bless you.